Alright, how's it going, guys? My name is Long Barrel, and welcome your faces back to, what is this, episode 8? Yeah, this is episode 8 of Road to Dragon Lore. Unfortunately, it's not a very big episode. I apologize in advance for that. But I do have a few trades that have happened in the time between last episode, which was 3 weeks ago. Again, I apologize for the, huge time distance, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so this time I do have a few trades that happened, and the first one that I want to start off with, it's this weird ass trade, which you might look at it and you're like, what the hell is this? But it's I basically traded one key for all of this. And if you guys do remember, this weapon, CSGO weapon case, the very first one, this is the most expensive one out of all the cases, and I took that and I sold it on the market along with all these other cases. And I think I even had some money in my wallet, so then what I did was I combined all that and I bought myself 2 keys, profiting with 1 key. So I mean, like, I'll just take anything to make a an extra key. I saw this as a profitable trade. I took it, and I was fine with it. But the next trades did come a long way after this, and unfortunately I don't even know why this happened, but it was a really long time period between the last trade that we did was the M9 bin and slaughter, and the next trade which I did, which was actually about 21 days later. I think June has 30 days, right? But if we scroll up here, my very first trade was July 9th, which was 5 days ago, and this was a bayonet slaughter factory new, which I bought for 95 keys. And I still have this knife to this date, but that's because I have secured a buyer for this knife, and I decided to actually sell it on CSGO Lounge for 110 keys. And as you can see here, this fella here named Rage, he decided to buy my knife basically, but unfortunately I do have to wait until the July 18th, because that's when his keys become tradable again. So at that date I will contact him and I'll say, yo, buy my knife, you promised, because I'm keeping it for him. We'll see what happens. I did have to wait for my M9 bayonet slaughter, M9 bayonet Crimson Web minimal wear that Yodi donated to me. I did wait for a buyer to buy it because his keys were tradable, like, I don't know, like a few days later. But hopefully this guy will be legitimate and all will go swell. And the reason why I know this guy's not scamming is because he's not telling me to trade it away to my friend. So hopefully that's gonna go great for me. 3 days later, I did get my very first M9 bin and Doppler, factory new condition, of course. And I bought this knife for 117 keys, and that is what I basically valued it at on one of my trades, and that's what I got the offer for. But unfortunately, as lucky as I am, the knife dropped significantly. I valued it at around $460 Canadian, but at the time that I bought it, it was that price. But literally the same day, it started dropping like a motherfucker. It was, I think at this point it's around 430, so it's okay. It's kind of rising back, but it did drop down to like 410 at one point, and I kind of started to get worried a bit because I need to make a profit out of this knife. And the good thing is I can still make my money back even if I sell it on the market for a certain price. But for now, I'm gonna keep trying to find a better buyer on CSGO Lounge, and currently I'm asking for 130 keys to kind of make like a 13 key profit. I did lower the price just a little bit because I wanted to get 15 key profit out of it, but now I'm gonna go down to 13 key just because maybe the price is a bit lower. But I'm still hoping that this knife will go back to its original price or even higher, so then I can obviously sell it and advertise it for a bit better. And last but not least, unfortunately, this is the last knife that I got for this episode. I haven't bought any knives yet, so this was on the same date. I think this was 4:30 p.m. basically, like 20-minute span here. I bought a Ceramic Crimson Web, field tested condition, which is, I really love these knives. I don't know why, I don't know what's about them, but I really like the Ceramic Crimson Webs. I like all keramics basically, but this one in particular I just love buying. I mean, they're one, they keep their value. They're really good for value because they have kept their value for a very long time, and they basically have been rising ever since. And for that's basically for me like one of the knives to look for is you look for a knife that has a good value, that's kept its value, that it's not gonna drop, it's gonna be going up, or it's gonna stay the same, so you can make a decent profit on it. Oh, and also the reason why I love buying these knives is because keramics are just really awesome to hold in your hands. You feel like a freaking pro bee hopping and shit. But you know, this is one of my favorite knives to buy as of right now. I don't really like to buy M9s because again, M9s are really unstable. I mean, you saw what happened to the M9 Slaughter factory, no, minimal wear. That thing just went downhill. But the Ceramic Crimson Web kept its value. I bought this knife for I think it was 97 keys. Yeah, I bought it for 97 keys, and immediately I put up an ad on CSGO Lounge asking for, I believe it was 112 keys, and I basically didn't get any offers. But then I started seeing something. The Ceramic Crimson Web field tested, it goes around in Canadian around 385, 380, something like that. It bounces around that price range. But I started looking at the graph of the knife, and I realized that this knife actually sells for like 410, for 405. So what I did was I took my chances, and I quickly figured out that I can actually sell it for a lot higher. So I mean, if we actually take a look at this price that I sold it at, this is the price that I got when I sold it on the market. Okay, I can't even paste that, but let's do 352.81, and if we divide that by 0.869, if you guys are confused by all this math, just don't worry about it. I sold it for around $406, and I got this price back, obviously. And if we go back to this price, which is 352.881, can't type, and we divide that by 3.15, you'll see that I made 112 keys off it, which was my original intent, is to get rid of it for 112 keys so I can make a nice 15 key profit. So if we actually subtract 97 from this, it is 15 keys, and that is what I'm talking about. The rest of the knives, like the M9 Doppler and the bayonet, I'm making 15 key profit if the buyer actually goes ahead and goes through with this trade. The M9 bayonet Doppler, we shall see. I'll probably let you know in the next episode as to what happened to this knife. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been the end of this episode. Again, short episode, not a lot of trades. I don't know what happened in like the last 20 days, but the last 20 days were a hell. I didn't get any offers, but right now a lot of offers are rolling in, and I'm actually dealing with a lot of trades. But unfortunately, since 2 days ago, I wasn't able to buy any knives, just because a lot of people have been just highballing a lot of them. But I might have to adjust some of my prices. I might have to, you know, fix up some of my trades, because it is, if you're not taking care of your trades and not always constantly changing and adapting to the market, then you're not going to be able to make any profit, or you're not going to be able to trade unless you're some sort of like god who just, you know, collects knives and just gets super lucky and then sells them for like 20 key profit. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, please share this video. You know, this is it's been an awesome series. I've been getting a lot of support, and I'm still keeping on going. We're really close to the Dragon Lore. I'm not really sure what they go for as of this day, but you know, hopefully after a few trades we can actually get to, you know, closer and closer to our goals to get the Factory New Dragon Lore. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video and you're new, then please don't hesitate to subscribe. My name has been Long Barrel. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.